Well, and welcome, beloved, to the Dr. Mumbi Show. My name is Dr. Mumbi Saraki. How you doing? How's everything going? I really do pray that you are well in all your ways and that you are moving into living life truly on your own terms. We want to thank every single person that supports us through our Patreon account. We appreciate love each and every one of you. Go ahead and check it out. Consider joining for as little as $2 a month. Thanks to everyone who also supports us on our PayPal. We appreciate love each and every one of you. And we do have the Freedom Song coming out to you very, very soon. Now, very interesting things have actually been happening across the world as anti-racism protests capture the imagination of the global black nation and other nations. You know what I mean? Everyone, I told you, no one takes, every single person, even Antifa, the white supremacist group, everyone takes advantage of a good crisis. That's why you got to really have level heads and know what you want, what outcome you want out of it. And one of the things that's been happening in Trinidad and Tobago is that there's been a lot of move for the Christopher Columbus statue to be taken down. Now, it's been up. This is why I say these things are altars, beloved. These things are altars. We have to understand that, because this particular statue has been up since 1881 in the square. And so there was an online petition that was calling for the removal of the statue of Christopher Columbus. It had, by the time of this, publication, it was way over 8,000 signatures, and it actually gained 8,000 signatures in less than a week. And, some eager activists actually took it a step further and went and defaced it and put murderer and rapist and all this all over it, and danger. And, get this. Of course, the Christopher Columbus statue, what square would it be in? The Columbus Square. These are altars. These are temples to these people. But because we've become so spiritually retarded, literally, like spiritually infantile, we don't recognize this. It's been there since 1881. There's been a lot of back and forth. So they basically, covered it in a black garbage bag, put red paint on it, and wrote murder and danger on it. And then, this local publication from Trinidad and Tobago, shout out to my family in Trinidad and Tobago, thanks for sharing this story. They actually got in touch with the mayor. There's some guy called Joel Martinez, and he actually called for cooler heads to prevail until a quote-unquote formal decision can be made on whether the statue should be removed or not. He said although the statue was controversial, he was actually defending the fact that it's been there for so long. How can they take down such a historical pillar, of the island? It's but you see why these are altars. These are altars, beloved. When they come down, something happens spiritually. Something definitely happens spiritually. Something leaves and leaves room for something new to come in. Anyway, let me not get too into that. So a construction worker who was found cleaning, he said, I think it could go down. Number one, I don't really endorse these fellas because they promoted slavery and they did a lot of wrongdoing. Number two, as Burning Spears say, he is old man, liar, old damn blasted liar, something like that. Anyway, I love it. I love it when guys are quoting, the reggae artists, the conscious ones. So there's a lot happening, and, some chief even came out and said, listen, don't kill Christopher Columbus a second time. Just for killing's sake. And he wrote this, open letter in the newspaper where he was saying, he's the chief of the Santa Rosa First Peoples community, someone called Ricardo Barraza. I bet he's been paid. I mean, come on. And he said, getting rid of the statue wouldn't give the people of Trinidad and Tobago water. It wouldn't put food on their table. Who knows? It actually just might do that. Because everything starts spiritually and ends up physically. So when you do that spiritually, you bring that altar down spiritually, there will be physical consequences. That's just something we've got to understand, overstand and understand. Let me know what you think about this. Tuko pamoja. welcome to Africa Watch on the Dr. Mumbi Show. My name is Dr. Mumbi Saraki. How you doing? How's everything going? I pray you're well in all your ways and that you are living truly your most amazing life. Thanks to every single person that has subscribed to the channel. Thanks for all the shout outs on our milestone, our little gift, our silver plaque from YouTube. I didn't realize so many people from far and wide, from Indonesia, across the Caribbean, Trinidad, Tobago, the Bahamas, of course, my brothers and sisters in the US, my brothers and sisters in Canada, my brothers and sisters in Dubai and other Arab nations. What are you guys doing there? For real, for real, for real. But just all the love, and also, from Africa, right here on the motherland, on the mothership, on the ark. Love each and every one of you. Now, there's a story that has been brought to my attention by one of our sisters from Trinidad and Tobago. Recently, 69 people were actually rescued from slave-like situation in a church. Serious. And people wonder why, masses of people are leaving Christianity. It's because of this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So the story goes that 69 people were actually rescued from a life of chains and cages and torture at a Christian ministry in the twin island of Trinidad and Tobago. It's the largest human trafficking bust in the country. Now, some of the victims had been there for years. They claimed that they had been tortured, using batons and all kinds of things. A lot of them were found in different cages, and not only were they in cages, but they had the handcuffs. You can see the video just streaming here, and the age difference was huge. 65 men and 4 women were saved. They were from their 20s to about their 60s, and it's just absolutely horrific. Take a look at this video and what the policeman had to say. I think he's a Chief Griffins or something like that. We'll be right back.
Wake up, Africa!
What has just happened, we have now cracked probably what is one of the biggest situations pertaining to human trafficking in this country. We have been liaising with the DPP. There have been 65 men and 4 women that we have found held against their will. They have been in prison, they've been in cages. Some of them have stated that they've been here for a few years. I have contacted the Minister of National Security, the Minister of Health. This is a much bigger picture, and we'll have to investigate each and every situation. 3 people have been held at this time, one being a pastor. He's being questioned. This is on Eastern Main Road in Aruka, and what we've seen is that this relates to virtual slavery, where persons have been in cages. We have reports from some of them that they have been tortured. It is a much bigger picture where there's profit made out of this, where it involves family members deliberately sending their loved ones here and then trying to extract the profit from the family. I have liaised as well with the FIB, the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. We have also pulled in the Victim and Witness Support Unit, as well as the Counter-Trafficking Unit. We will not be able to say much more this time, but again, this shows the importance of where the media can play a very big part to assist Trinidad and Tobago in dealing with law enforcement. Thanks to Guardian Media, and we were able to liaise with a specific informant, and this was a sting operation again conducted by the Special Operation Response Team, We've been here since just about, this started just before 2300 hours last night. It is continuing. Now we have the medical team coming because they have to go to each and every person. They are, as I stated, some of them have been held against their will. It seems that some persons, they were signing documents to have, to try to get funds extracted from them. I cannot and should not say much more. This is a matter that is being thoroughly investigated, but this seems to be something, it goes on par with virtual slavery in this country.